Hi, Leo. Welcome to your love and relationship reading for the month of August. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I am available to answer any questions as well as to do private readings and can be reached at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. I like to start off with a reading for my singles and then I move into a reading for my couples. Okay, so where you are right now is we have the Nine of Bones, which indicates that you're extremely independent, self-sufficient, and also there's a lot of confidence within yourself. You're at a really good spot within your life right now. You're very hopeful of meeting someone. We have the Star card. Being single isn't something that really concerns you. Like, you have no doubt that somebody is going to be entering into your life. We have the Queen of Plumes, which indicates that you are a very straightforward, honest person. What I really admire about somebody who is associated with the Queen of Plumes is their directness, and they do it in a way to make situations better. So they do it out of, love and kindness. Your intentions are very good. The foundation of this situation is the Ten of Plumes, which indicates some major grief and angst. This was a situation that was very difficult for you. This could be a situation that goes as far back as your childhood. And this was something that was really hard for you to overcome. But what we have here in the recent past is the Judgment card. So you were going through some hardships. However, this was something that you were able to rise above and overcome. Your aspirations are the Justice card. This has to do with believing that you put out what you put out, you get back. Okay, this has to do with karmic law and believing that everything functions, within a balance. You can't have the good without the bad. You also make very logical decisions. You're somebody who likes to make well-rounded decisions, so you have a tendency to take your time when making such decisions. However, sometimes it can be difficult to be in a relationship with someone like you because a lot of times people who are associated with the Justice card sometimes have problems expressing their emotions because it makes them feel weak. And so if you're in a relationship with somebody who is associated with the Justice card, this could indicate that, your partner might feel like you're emotionally unattached or emotionally unavailable, and that's just not necessarily the case. People who are associated just have a harder time expressing their emotions, so to speak. But you in the environment of the future is the Queen of Blooms, so this indicates, a significant love affair that will be entering into your life, with great possibilities. And the overall outcome is the Ten of Blooms, which has to do with, like, when I think of, the Ten of Blooms or the Ten of Cups, I think of complete emotional satisfaction. I think of the goal that you are intending to reach when you think about love and you are in a relationship. In fact, I'm not somebody who uses hashtags, but when you see hashtag relationship goals, I associate that with the Ten of Cups. So this is like the ultimate satisfaction, so to speak. So with that said, I'm going to move into a reading for my couples. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me. I do my best to answer them as best as I can. Okay, so the first card in the spread is the Fool, and this represents what you were bringing into this relationship. This was a significant relationship on your part because it literally changed your life. Your life previously was forever changed because of this person. This was you entering a new phase, a significant phase of your life. Where you're at now in regards to this relationship is the Ten of Bones. This indicates that this was a long lasting relationship and that you guys have been together for quite some time. Um, but what you're hoping to get from this relationship is the Three of Stones, which indicates, picking up the pieces and really dedicating your time to continuing to work on this relationship, continuing to work out your plan with one another, kind of go back to basics and remind yourself what your goals are within this relationship, but to be continuing on the same path with each other. This could indicate that maybe your relationship was kind of going through a lull, so to speak, which is normal. We're constantly in life going through peaks and valleys, ups and downs, left and rights. And, you can't really have one without the other. You have to have the good and the bad because that's, essentially how life works, in a balance. Now, what your partner's bringing into this relationship is the Five of Plumes, and this could indicate that he or she has some trust issues, that life hasn't always been easy, that there has been conflict. And sometimes, when dealing with this type of person, you really have to put forth the effort to, as far as problem solving and moving forward in a relationship, take a different approaches than what you would normally take with, other relationships to reach some sort of compromise, some common ground. Where he or she is at in regards to this relationship is the Knight of Blooms. This signifies, continuing the dedication to your relationship, but also maintaining some sort of control. And I think that this element of control comes from these issues, that he or she is carrying with them from the past. Now, where he or she is wanting to take this relationship is the Four of Plumes. This could indicate, that he or she spends a lot of time thinking about this relationship, and that oftentimes this person can overthink things and sometimes make a bigger deal out of this situation than what it really is. Now, how you see this person is the Knight of Bones. So again, we have this control issue, but also in regards to the Knight of Bones, this could signify which is interesting because we have this element of control, but also, kind of, I think this touches on he or she getting lost in their own head. This person is a dreamer, and sometimes they focus on these dreams without seeing, so much what's in front of them. Now, how this person sees you is the Hermit. I'm wondering if sometimes you like to internalize things without communicating them. This could indicate, kind of reverting into yourself, which is something that I actually really understand. And it looks like, both of you are on the same page as far as wanting to continue to move forward with this relationship, but there seems to be a lack of communication. And as far as the outcome goes, we have the Eight of Stones, which could indicate some sort of standoff between you two, stubbornness. And in order to move past this, I think some really effective communication is in order, that both of you are stuck in your ways, so to speak, or stuck on a certain point or issue that's happening with you guys right now. And in order to move forward, I really think that you guys are going to have to take a different approach than what you have, tried before. That way you guys can find a common ground and move forward. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com.